What's up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Dr. B here. I just wanted to film this video as a way to really introduce myself personally. I find that it's really helpful, I think, to establish some kind of trust, with your instructor and for me with my students. So I like knowing a little bit of personal information. It helps me remember who you are and helps me kind of cater my instruction to your needs. So that's what we're doing here today. So let's see where to start. I'm from Danville, Virginia originally. I've lived in Florida. This is my 5th year now and I love it. Love Tampa, love being hot all the time. I just finished my PhD here at USF. I've been a graduate student for the past 4 years, so just finished that, and the degree is in rhetoric and composition in our English department here. Despite just getting the degree, I'm a freshly minted doctor, but I've been teaching at the college level for about 10 years now, so I'm no stranger to the game, as they say. But I do other things other than just teaching writing. Don't get me wrong, I love teaching writing, but I also love martial arts and Taekwondo specifically. That's really my jam. So you'll hear me talk about that a lot, I'm sure, and you'll probably get pretty sick of it. Can you guys hear those like tree frogs and stuff? I don't know. I love being outside too, that's another thing, but I know that I should probably record more stuff for you inside with better audio. So don't worry, I will. I said that in the other video and I promise I will. So teaching writing, martial arts, and more recently in the past couple of years, I've been very interested in starting this nonprofit organization. It's called the Rhetorical Roundhouse Network, and it combines my interests of teaching writing and teaching martial arts. And its goal is to help prevent violence in our communities through the teaching of martial arts and things like that. So if you want to learn more about that, you can always ask me. You can check out rhetoricalroundhouse.com. I'm happy to talk about that at any time. Let's see, what else we got? So beyond loving teaching, I specifically love the classes that I'm teaching this semester. So if you're watching this, you're either in ENC 3246, Communication for Engineers, or 3310, Expository Writing. And they both exist in our professional and technical communication writing program at USF. And I just think it's a phenomenal program. You are going to learn practical skills and ways to use writing and communication both in your daily lives, in your professional lives, and in your future careers. So, it's nothing that I love more than teaching you something that I know is useful. And that's what you're gonna get out of these classes in different ways. The Communication for Engineers class is very much, almost got umbrella to death. You see, this is why you gotta watch these videos. All sorts of, anything could happen, anything. Communication for Engineers is very much that sort of practical on-the-job writing. So we'll be doing a lot of things like letters, emails, memos, data-driven reports, data visualizations, really cool stuff actually. And in the 3310 class, expository writing, we're focused a lot more on the concept of the discourse community. So we look at how groups are formed and maintained based on how people communicate in certain ways about certain topics. And in my section, we focus on discourse communities about the body. So that can mean a lot of different things, and we'll talk more about that. But I'm very excited about both of those classes because I think they're fun, I think they're interesting, and I think they're highly, highly practical and applicable to a number of people. Okay, so something I wanted to mention in this introduction is we are in an unprecedented time. You know this, I know this. 2020 has been, for lack of a better word, a garbage fire. And it would be, I think, inappropriate of me to sort of pretend like we don't exist in that world. The truth is, we're in an online class right now because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And that's just one of the factors that makes this year especially troubling and challenging. And so what I want to say is this classroom cannot be an apolitical space, meaning I'm not going to pretend that the world outside, isn't happening, right? This is an election year. We're dealing with a global pandemic. Racial tensions are at an all-time high right now. And those are things that will be thoroughly integrated into this course, and rightfully so, because the skills you're going to be learning in our PTC program are really going to help you when it comes time to navigate those political waters, those racial tensions, the sort of dangerous lives that we all live now, just stepping outside of our house. And I will be talking more about that, but I wanted to mention it now because, well, if my saying that makes you at all uncomfortable, then I need to encourage you sincerely, please stay in this class, because I don't think you're going to find another section with an instructor as sympathetic as I am. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm saying that I have the patience and the care and the willingness to take the time to talk to you about these things on a personal, hopefully non-condescending way. And, coming from where I'm from, small town, rural America, I remember when I went off to college for the first time, and when I was suddenly exposed to all these different ideas that were a total departure from things that maybe my parents believed or people in my own community believed. And it was eye-opening. And I wish, that I had more people to sort of like gradually ease me into that or help me along. Instead, I sort of, had the kind of rocky, rude awakening, and I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to grow and learn in a safe, inclusive environment, and that's what I'm trying to facilitate here. So we will be talking politics. We will be talking human rights issues, and it's something I believe in, and it's something that I want to help you to do if you're interested. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if I'm rambling or not. In a larger perspective, I'm here to help for whatever you need. We used to teach resume writing in a lot of these PTC courses, and we don't anymore. So some of you may be on the job market or looking to apply for grad school or anything like that. I'm very much here to help you with anything like that, as well as just general networking or questions about the university or anything that could help you. Just reach out to me. I'm pretty friendly, I believe that my students' success is my success. And so that brings me to my last point. This video is already getting long. I will be posting all of our class lectures on the Rhetorical Roundhouse YouTube channel, and it's for 3 reasons. One is because, again, I think that student success is my success, and so if I can extend this information to a wider, larger audience of students all across the nation, all across the world, then that's great. That's helping me achieve my mission. But also the Rhetorical Roundhouse YouTube channel is something that I'm trying to grow specifically for those activism reasons that I mentioned to you. And the more it grows, the more the platform grows, the more eligible that the Rhetorical Roundhouse Network will be for grant funding. We can start generating ad revenue on YouTube for charitable purposes. So I'm looking to the future for all of those things, and I just kind of wanted to mention it in case that was something that seemed odd to you. But yeah, so this is a long video. Hopefully it gives you some idea of who I am as a person. Oh, don't forget, I set up a discussion board. It's called like, get to know your Dr. B, ask me anything or whatever. It's a way for you to just literally ask me questions about me as a person. I think, again, the more we get to know each other, the better this class is gonna be. So feel free to jump in there, ask me anything you want. I'm happy to talk to you. It will help me remember you, and ultimately I think it's gonna make a more worthwhile, better class experience for all of us. So I'm gonna go now. I'm a big talker, I know. I'm gonna do better, okay?